Good morning. So, it's really starting to really make sense to me now. The powers that be, which they're really not, the people that control us, create the narrative. They say what's right and what's wrong. They say what's good and what's bad. So, they're saying that LGBTQ is bad, being gay is bad. They're saying that you know they make you believe that people that have less than you want to take what you have. So let's take away the rights of all those people. Let's take away the way of helping all those people. And they're letting you do it. Like you're they're letting you we who have the power, who really have the power, because this is we are part of this. Like we are voting these people into office. They're creating the narrative and we're doing their bidding. They're turning people against each other by the way they have things separated. Democrat, Republican, whatever. But that isn't the way it should be. This is where we have to stop letting history repeat itself, because they turn everybody against each other. They create these wars. They do all the things, and then they have the little people doing the work for them, right? The little people are the ones that go to the wars and get killed, and they're true American patriots. I'm really starting to see what the frick is happening here. Like, we don't really know what's going on. I'm not a conspiracy theorist or anything like that, but I've heard so many times that it wasn't 9/11 isn't what they said it was. And you know what? I'm really starting to believe that now. Just like this whole thing with the bombs in Iran today or the other day. Like, from what I'm getting is that there was no need for that. There were no nuclear. They didn't even hit nuclear sites or something. I'm not sure of the details. But it's like create chaos when there doesn't need to be any. And then get everybody riled up about it. So, just like LGBTQ stuff. How's it hurting you? It's not. The freaking whole cutting people's assistance and taking away people's rights. How is letting a person make choices for themselves hurting you? They want you to believe it is. It's not. Um, it's supposed to be good versus evil, and they're writing the narrative that's putting people against each other. You know, and they have it separated in a certain way. Like if you believe in um one thing and somebody believes in, like, say, pro-choice, pro-life, so they have it separated. So then you have to be against the other person. I mean, you don't have to be, because I believe in what I believe in, and whatever somebody else believes in is whatever for me. But they're using it as a weapon to try to get people to freaking turn against each other. And what they're really doing is doing something else totally behind the scenes. So, in my opinion, they're trying to get rid of people's free will to be who they are. They're taking away assistance for people who need it, so making it even harder for them. And then they're telling you that those people, they need to do this because those people are actually the ones that are taking away from you, your livelihood. They're not. It's the rich people. The rich people are making out on this, not the poor people. I mean, they're freaking already poor. So let's take more away from them because that makes sense. Not. And then they're spinning the narrative and you're believing them. Do you see it? So, in my opinion, let's get rid of anyone that's different. Let's get rid of anyone that speaks up for what they believe in. Right? Taking away people's rights. And then let's take away helping people in need. So then what happens is they get rid of the lower class. Because this is all their narrative. They have this all figured out. So let's get rid of the lower class. And then all of you who think that you're doing the right thing by doing this, because that's what they want you to believe, now become the lower class. So now it's you. Now it's you that they're going to try to take away things from. Because they like power. But they don't realize that we're the ones who have the power. We don't have to do their bidding. Like, we don't have to freaking hate each other. I mean, I don't hate anybody, but they want people to hate each other. And we feed right in, and a lot of people feed into that, as you see, I'm sure. So, it's history repeating itself. It's history trying to repeat itself, and we're the only ones that could stop it. We need to stop doing the same shit that people did over the years. They feed you a bunch of shit. People feed into the fear, and then they do a lot of stupid things. Terrible things. I mean, look at Hitler. Hitler may have spun the narrative, but it was all the people under Hitler that did the freaking dirty work. We don't have to do the dirty work. You don't. Just let people be who they are. Let things be the way they are. We don't have to freaking hate each other and be mean to each other and treat each other bad. That's not how it's supposed to be. Whew. This is a lot. There's a lot going on, and I hope more people freaking realize that we have the power. You know, I can't prove that it's true. But the way I see it is that they're all working together up there. They want us to think they're not. You know, that feeds into the whole people fighting with each other thing. Can't prove it. Just makes sense. They use people's fear to turn them against each other, and we can stop it. I mean, there might be some people that we can't change or can't get to see that, but people need to see it. Like, we don't have to feed into the bullshit. We don't. And honestly, there's a video I reposted about somebody saying like they can stop this if they want to, but we have to make it known that we're not okay with this. So I don't know if we call congressmen or whatever, but it can be stopped. We have to want it to be stopped. We have to stop thinking that, doing the whole comparison thing where we think people are trying to take what we have. Because the only people trying to take what we have are the people that are trying to take away our rights. So, all right, everyone. Love, peace, stay tuned.